Luca DRAY. She's been professionally practicing natural approaches to health for the last 18 years. She's a qualified animal pharmacognosist, which is amazing, a massage practitioner and a teacher, and has realised she is a multisensory animal communicator. Luca's journey has been an interesting, challenging, and life-changing. As the symptoms of her state of disease hit, her body gave her no option but to stop, and her curious mind kicked into gear to help her research and reassess. A new direction followed that saw her moving through her states of disease, using natural remedies, plant medicine, and conscious awareness, helping others to do the same, and follow her dream of professionally and holistically working with animals. Amazing. The title of her talk is The Natural Wonder of Being. Please welcome to the stage Luca DRAY.
Oh, okay. Hello. So I did plan, well, actually, no, it's a lie, because I never plan, really. But I had an idea of what I was going to talk about. But when I've listened to all these talks, it's changed like every 5 minutes. So, yeah. So, okay. So what I do is I work with animals, but we're all animals as well. So I work with humans and I work with non-human animals. I work with on all different levels. So I work on a physical level, emotional, behavioural, conscious, whatever. I work with the whole being. But I work very much with the being. So it's not like I see someone or see a being and think, right, okay, I know what you need. I meet someone or I meet a being and I think, oh, okay, this is what's come up. You need this, you need that, right, okay. So I work very intuitively, which is amazing because it means I don't have to have a set idea about what I'm doing. My brain is not controlling anything. I am working purely with what I'm being presented with. It's incredible. And I got to this point over time, over years. So yes, I got unwell. But before that, I'd been working with the body. I'd been doing massage, I'd been teaching. I'd been having some amazing discoveries, amazing experiences, thinking, whoa, what did I just see there? Okay, well, that's a bit odd. Okay, right, so I just saw this go down your body, so this is where I'm going to work. Or my hands are being drawn here, so this is what I'm going to do. Or, okay, I'm on your head, now I'm on your foot. Right, now I'm back at your ear, now, right, okay. So I never did a routine. I just purely did whatever I was drawn to do. I switched my brain off and just let my hands move. And I got some amazing results, which was great. But it got quite tiring because I had a kind of fight in my brain of thinking, right, well, I should know what I'm doing and I should be thinking about what I'm doing because, you know, I'm a massage teacher and I should know all these moves and I should follow this and blah, 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 blah. So I would be conflicted thinking, right, well, this is what I should be doing, but this is what I'm doing. And I want to move into teaching and this is the way I want to teach it, but I feel I should be doing this. So I was tiring myself because I was working in two worlds. I hadn't quite joined how I worked together. So then I pushed and pushed, and I got unwell. I had, well, I still have, I've got Hashimoto's, which is an inflammatory, they call it autoimmune, but it's an inflammatory condition in your body. It attacks your thyroid, as well as other things. There's over 300 symptoms, at least, of Hashimoto's. I luckily don't have many of them. I've got a few. I've got tiredness. I felt like my brain had been replaced with a cloud. I couldn't think. I had a yellow face, like someone had drawn with a luminous pen on me. I had to give up working for about 4 months. I was in bed. I had depression. I had slight anxiety. I couldn't recognize people. I would know people, and I'd think, I know you, but please don't ask me your name. And please don't ask me where I know you from, because I can't tell you. It was scary. So, but I knew something was wrong, obviously, because I was having the symptoms, something was wrong. But I knew I had to do something about this. I knew I had to find out what was going on. I knew I had to have blood tests, but I also knew that I didn't really trust the medical system to work with what was going on. Because I'd been there before, I'd been there with a imbalance in my body where I'd been told that they could put steel rods in my back or they could chop my legs to lengthen one leg, which was bizarre. Because actually, when I found out, it was my pelvis. It was sort of in 3 different directions. It was twisted that way, tilted that way, and that way. So I had a leg that was just over an inch shorter, but it was just my pelvis. They wanted to chop me in pieces, which is just bizarre. So, yeah, so when I found out that something wasn't right, I instinctively knew that something wasn't right before, but then when the symptoms hit, I was like, right, okay, yeah, go on the process. Blood tests. Yeah, go that way. Blood test, doctor said, yeah, this is what's wrong. Okay, we're going to give you this. And I was like, no, you're not. Well, we're going to give you, but, you know, your B12 is on the floor. You're crashing. Yeah, okay. Right, so you need loading shots and you need thyroxine. No. What do you mean, no? No, because that's not what's on. That's not what's going on. Yeah, but Luca, your health is really, really... No, sorry, I need to go away and research. He's like, are you mad? I was like, no, this is me. This is my curious brain kicking in. This is what I do. So he said, right, I'm going to give you 2 weeks. I said, no, a month, because that's what I'm going to need to make sure everything's, you know, back in order, because I'd already been researching. Anyway, as it was, I sorted my health out. I started moving through my state of disease because I figured out what was going wrong. I figured out I really needed to trust my instinct. I really needed to trust my body's ability to heal itself. I really needed to trust that I was being drawn to certain things. I was being drawn to remedies that were coming in my head. I was seeing pictures. I was catching stuff on the internet. This was happening for a reason. I had to trust my instinct. I also had to trust my heart, because what was also going on was I wasn't happy. I wasn't following my heart. I'd got tired. I'd tired myself out. I was no longer following my passion, but I was still carrying on. Stop that. You always wanted to work with animals. This is what you need to do. This is your chance. Come on. Research, get yourself well, and through this research, find out about trusting your body. Find out about how the body can heal itself. Find out about helping other people. Find out about, you know, working on Facebook and helping. I started a group with my friend who had over 1,000 members around the world who had different symptoms of Hashimoto's, and we were helping them move through it. Little things, changing your diet, trusting this. Are you drawn to this? Are you drawn to that? Right, okay. This is how it's working. Right, now combine this, follow your heart, animals, okay. But you can't work with animals in an allopathic way. That doesn't work. That's not where your brain's at. Right, okay, you want to work with animals in a healing way. Okay, how are you going to do that then? What is this? So I researched, found different things, kept trying different things. Nah, it doesn't work. I was desperate. I was like, oh, I just want to work with animals, but it's got to be the right thing. Anyway, eventually found out about zoopharmacognosy, which is what it's called. Very long word, bizarre, didn't know how it worked. As soon as I met the teacher, bang, yes, that was it. I was off. So, zoopharmacognosy, or self-selection, or animal pharmacognosy, or botanical self-healing, it's called many, many things, is about the animal self-selecting its medication. And it's incredible. I have witnessed so many things. I've witnessed a cat that had an abscess in its neck. This was in France. Okay, this is the other part of the story. I've also discovered, which was said earlier, that I can do animal communication. I have no idea how it works. It's bizarre. Again, I switch my human brain off and go, well, just trust it. You're being told stuff, you're being shown stuff, and it's being confirmed. The cat in France, after I communicated, I said, please show me, send me a picture, anything, just so I can see I'm talking to you. He sent me a picture, and I said to the woman, all texting, I said, okay, I'm being shown like a silver bowl, maybe, in fact, no, I didn't say bowl, I said like water, like a pond, or is it a mirror? I don't know, I'm being shown that, and I'm being shown black coloured birds are clumping together, and I'm being shown round sand coloured stones. Doesn't mean anything to me. Okay, right, well, right now he's sitting next to a stainless steel bowl of water next to some round coloured stones. I'm like, okay. The blackbirds, yeah, we've got some that clump outside our bedroom window. Oh, okay, right. So I am talking to this cat. So then she said, okay, this is, so I say, don't tell me too much, I just want to know the basics, because I don't want to cloud my brain, I don't want to be influenced. What's going on? Okay, the cat's had an infection, been to the vet. We're not happy with the vet. He's done a bit of a butcher job on the cat. He's panicked, he's, gone down this route. Right, okay, let's see what the cat has to say. Spoke to the cat, told me different things. The cat then led me to a herbalist shop that they didn't know existed in France. From the herbalist shop, they then discovered that there was a vet who used practice in the way that I do, 5 minutes from their house. So led them to the vet, which is quite unusual, unfortunately, said he was fully going to support me, fully work with me, and he followed exactly what I said the animal had selected. The things the animal selected were quite bizarre, but then they always are, because, it's what they do. If my brain had come in and go, oh, really? You want me to put that on there? You sure? Because if that's the wrong remedy, that's going to burn. He wanted clove. He wanted birch. These are essential oils. They're pure, neat essential oils. He wanted both of those mixed with green clay in a bandage and put around his neck. And my brain's going, whoa, hang on a minute. This is wrong. This is going to be really painful. Did it. The cat purred when he put it on. The vet put it on. No scratching, no problem. And I was like, okay, we'll carry on. The wound started healing up. Kept going, kept coming back. And then they contacted me and said, okay, we really need your help. His kidney levels are shooting sky high. We're really quite scared because he's an old cat. He's 18 years old. He's had so many antibiotics and steroids and anesthetics because of what the previous vet did to him. We're really, really worried. Can you please talk to him? Spoke to the cat. I suddenly just had tears rolling down my face. And texting the woman and saying, I'm a bit crying. She was, oh, I'm really, really sorry. Really bad. I said, no, it's fine. It's not me. It's him. I've got nothing to be sad about. So I did this cry. Lasted about 5 minutes. And then right, okay, yeah, we're back on it. Gave me all these remedies. Anyway, he selected remedies. A week later, the levels had halved. The vet was saying, how has he done that? Because how? You've given him no other medication. You haven't changed his food. You've done nothing but inhale certain remedies. That's all you've done. And he's halved. That's incredible. I was getting ready to put him to sleep because his kidneys were going into renal failure. What's going on? And I was like, oh, okay, right, okay, yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Kat. You've reaffirmed to me again how amazing this remedy is. I've been talking to horses, and the horses turned around and said, amongst some various cheeky comments, horses are funny. They really are funny. He then said a remedy to me, and I said bilberry, and then he said left eye, and then he said left eye, then bilberry, and in between he said infection. Well, I just said left eye bilberry. And then she said, oh, left eye, yeah, he's an infection in his left eye. And I was like, right, okay. Well, I haven't used bilberry before, so I need to check what it is. So I'm Googling as I'm talking to her. I went, oh, yeah, eye infections. Right, okay. Right, I said, there's something going on with his right foot. She's like, oh, really? I said, yeah, he's showing me that he wants marigolds packed in his right foot. That I've never done this before, and I can't really see he's going to let me do it or you do it. And she's like, no, he really won't let you touch his foot. So, okay, well, his hoof is saying he wants it. Get it. Got the marigold, various other remedies, couldn't get enough of it. He was drawn to having green clay put on his foot. It turns out he had an abscess that we didn't know about. The vet didn't know about. The vet undiagnosed. So the horse actually selected his own remedies so that he could avoid a vet treatment because he healed his own pus. The pus started coming out, he healed his own abscess, something we didn't even know he had. I've had a cat who was very, very, very sick. Can I just finish this one because it's amazing. A cat that was very, very sick, and it just blew me away. A cat that was very, very sick. Skin was dead on her cheek, gone right down to the bone. Vet didn't know what was going on, nor did I. I'd been doing stuff with him, her. She'd selected a few remedies, but it was plateauing. Nothing was really hitting it. And I thought, right, I'm in the zone. I'm just going to communicate with it. MRSA. I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to trust this. I've never really seen MRSA with a cat, but we'll try it. Spoke to the vet. Vet said, no, cats don't get MRSA. And who the hell talks to animals? Come on. The human said, don't care, test it. 3 days later, came back MRSA. The vet said, your cat's either going to be put to sleep or it's going to die from the infection, because there was it was just dead. Selected remedies, selected green clay to be put on the cheek. 2.5 weeks was on that. I was starting to worry a bit. My brain was going, are you sure? This is kind of gone like concrete. Fell off, fresh flesh underneath, blood supply, no MRSA, completely clear, but a stitch sitting in the cheek. And the vet not only nearly fell over when the cat was taken back to him, but he said that stitch was put into dead flesh. There was no blood supply. There was nothing there. What is going on? How is this cat now got plump skin and now has fur over her skin? MRSA's gone. So the ending of the whole point is that animals know what they're doing. We have to trust an animal. The animals have survived way before humans came along and decided that we know better. They know what they're doing. They have to survive in the wild, otherwise they'd die. Simple as that. So when your animal is eating something, it's never just eating a blade of grass. Never. It's detecting the medicinal properties in the remedies that are around them, and it's choosing to inhale them, ingest them, or rub against them. It's not after food, it's after the medicine. We have to learn this about animals, because the more we trust, the more we see it, the more we can apply it to ourselves. Sorry.